Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to reuse those old extensions or those different hair colored extensions, or if you just want to experiment with hair color without really dyeing your hair. I'm going to show you how to do that and some easy hairstyles that you can recreate. So as you can tell, my hair is naturally very dark. I'm going to begin by sectioning off my hair, and I'm sectioning the part that is layered and the part that is more even. I am going to be sectioning it into two. And the piece on top is the one that I'm going to start with, and I'm just going to be braiding it across. It doesn't really matter which way you braid it, as long as it's tight and very flat to the head. So I'm just going to be braiding it as quickly as I can, and I did section this off into two. If you do have more hair, I definitely suggest doing 3 sections, but I'm almost completely done braiding it. And after that, I'm just going to be bringing it back as tight as I can, and I'm going to begin to add pins to the hair. I will be linking everything down below in case you guys have any questions. But I am pinning it very, very close and flat. And I'm going to be doing the same thing to the bottom section. The main reason that I'm doing this is to help hide the bottom section of the hair. That's going to make the extensions a little bit more blendable. So now I'm beginning to add my extensions, and I highly suggest you adding the extensions in the middle part in between of where you braided the hair. I'm going to be adding a few wefts. I believe I added around 4. I am using the ombre LUXYHAIR extensions in case you guys are wondering, but you can definitely use a full colored set. But here I'm just combing them through, kind of helping them blend. And now I'm just going to tease it just to hide the back braided section, just like you would regularly when clipping on extensions. But we're basically done. As you can see, they're very blended. Another tip that I would give you is when doing this trick, I would highly suggest you curling or waving your hair. But for the purpose of this video, it was a little bit easier for me to have my hair a little bit straighter. Now for the second look, I'm just going to be doing a ponytail with a lot of volume just to hide the braided section. I'm just combing it through. And we're done with the second hairstyle. It's just a very simple ponytail. Now I'm going to move on to doing a quick, very voluminous bun. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing from the previous hairstyle, but this time I'm just going to be pinning around a very big bun. And as you can tell, it just gives it a really cute effect when you do have another hair colored extension into the bun. This hairstyle is a little bit more formal, something that I would wear to like a wedding or somewhere where I wanted to look a little bit more elegant. For the next hairstyle, we're going to keep everything the same, but I am going to be sectioning my hair into 2, and I will be braiding it both sections. And I am going to be doing a bohemian styled braided look. I think it's going to look very cute, especially because it's going to have a little bit more of a blondish hair color at the end and in the front. Once I'm done with both braids, I'm just going to be crisscrossing them and fixing them on the top of the head and beginning to pin. This hairstyle is super duper easy, and I really love the fact that you can see the different colored section on the top. Kind of gives it a very cute look. The only thing that's important about this hairstyle, because of the fact that we do have it braided in the bottom with extensions, is that you should for sure crisscross the braids just so it's less visible. The next hairstyle is another braided hairstyle. This one is a side Dutch braid. The thing I like about this hairstyle with different hair color is that you can really see that hair color within the braid, and I really like that look. This isn't really hard to do, you just have to practice in order to achieve this technique and this braided hairstyle. And to make the look a little bit cuter, you can definitely add volume by extending the part that is braided, but I just kind of left it the same. Now for the last hairstyle, I actually removed the hair extensions since I'm going to be putting them at the top. but I'm just going to be doing a slick ponytail. Then creating a bun, putting it together with a hair tie. Now I'm going to be getting my colored hair extensions, and I'm just going to be putting them around the bun. You don't have to necessarily clip this first one on, just because I will be pinning it. I'm going to grab another hair extension, and this one I'm actually going to apply it to the hair, clipping it. And I'm going to continue to wrap it around the way that I would like it. And pinning it to the bun as well. And for the last extension, I'm going to be putting it for volume and teasing it and pinning it to the bun, perfecting everything. I call this one my little beehive because it looks a little messy but a little cool. Then slicking my baby hairs and everything together, adding some hairspray, and I'm basically done with the last look. I hope you guys found this very, very helpful. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, share to your friends so that we will save some extensions from death. But let me know which one was your favorite. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye guys!